Welcome to Fanerology. Today, we're diving into the incredible history of video games. From their humble beginnings as science experiments to the multi-billion-dollar industry we know today, video games have transformed how we play, connect, and even tell stories. In this video, we'll take you on a journey through time, hitting the key milestones that shaped gaming as we know it. So grab your favorite snack, get comfy, and let's press start. Our story kicks off in 1958 when a physicist named William Higginbotham created what's often called the first video game, Tennis for Two. This simple tennis simulation was played on an oscilloscope, a device typically used for scientific measurements. Higginbotham designed it to entertain visitors at a science exhibit, not to launch an industry. But that's exactly what he did, even if he didn't know it at the time. Fast forward to 1962, and a group of MIT students took things a step further with Space War. In this game, two players controlled spaceships, trying to shoot each other while avoiding a star's gravity. Played on a massive computer that filled an entire room, Space War was a hit among tech enthusiasts and inspired a new generation of developers. These early experiments were the first pixels in the picture of video game history. But it wasn't until the 1970s that video games really hit the mainstream. In 1972, a company called Atari released Pong, a simple yet addictive game that simulated table tennis. Pong was an instant sensation, proving that video games could be more than just lab experiments. They could be big business. Soon, arcades were popping up everywhere, filled with classics like Space Invaders in 1978 and Pac-Man in 1980. Space Invaders was so popular in Japan that it reportedly caused a shortage of 100 yen coins. And Pac-Man? It wasn't just a game. It became a cultural icon with its own cartoon series, merchandise, and even a hit song. Arcades turned gaming into a social experience where players gathered to compete and chase high scores. As much as people loved arcades, they wanted to bring the fun home. Enter the Atari 2600, released in 1977. It was one of the first consoles to use interchangeable cartridges, letting players switch between games like Space Invaders and Adventure. The Atari 2600 was a massive hit, turning living rooms into gaming hubs. But success came with a catch. By the early 1980s, the market was flooded with too many consoles and poorly made games. One infamous example, the E.T. game for the Atari 2600 rushed out for the 1982 holiday season. It was so bad that millions of unsold copies were reportedly buried in a landfill. In 1983, the industry crashed. Sales tanked, companies went bankrupt, and it looked like video games might just be a passing fad. Just when all hope seemed lost, a Japanese company called Nintendo stepped in with the Nintendo Entertainment System, or NES, in 1985. The NES didn't just save gaming, it redefined it. With strict quality control to avoid another crash, Nintendo delivered hits like Super Mario Bros. Super Mario Bros. Introduced us to Mario, a plucky plumber on a quest to save Princess Peach. Its colorful graphics, tight controls, and imaginative levels made it a phenomenon, selling over 40 million copies. Then there was The Legend of Zelda, offering an epic adventure full of exploration and puzzles. These games didn't just revive the industry, they set a new standard for what video games could be. Nintendo's success didn't go unchallenged. In 1989, Sega released the Sega Genesis, positioning itself as the cooler, edgier alternative. Their mascot, Sonic the Hedgehog, was fast, attitude-filled, and aimed at a slightly older crowd than Mario. And so began the console wars, a fierce rivalry between Nintendo and Sega. Sega's marketing was bold, with slogans like, "Genesis does what Nintendo don't." Both companies pushed the boundaries of gaming, releasing better hardware and unforgettable titles. The competition drove innovation and gave us some of the most iconic games of the era. The next big leap came in the mid-1990s with 3D graphics. In 1994, Sony entered the scene with the PlayStation, a console built for complex 3D games. Titles like Final Fantasy VII wowed players with cinematic storytelling and emotional depth. Nintendo followed in 1996 with the N64 and Super Mario 64, a game that redefined 3D platforming with its open worlds and smooth controls. Meanwhile, PC gaming was thriving too, with Doom and Quake popularizing fast-paced first-person shooters, games where you see through the character's eyes, and StarCraft laying the groundwork for competitive gaming. As the internet spread in the 2000s, online gaming took center stage. Massive multiplayer online games, or MMOs, like World of Warcraft let thousands of players explore virtual worlds together. Consoles got in on the action too, with services like Xbox Live, launched with the Xbox in 2001, making it easy to play and chat with friends online. This shift turned gaming into a global social experience. Suddenly, you weren't just playing against the computer. You were connecting with people worldwide. In the 2010s, smartphones changed gaming yet again. Mobile hits like Angry Birds and Candy Crush Saga made gaming accessible to everyone, everywhere. You didn't need a console, just a phone in your pocket. At the same time, independent developers, indie devs, brought fresh ideas to the table. Minecraft, started by a single developer named Marcus Persson, became a global sensation with its endless creativity. Indie games like Undertale proved that you didn't need a big budget to make something unforgettable. Today, gaming is more exciting than ever. Virtual reality, with devices like the Oculus Rift, offers immersive experiences that feel like stepping into another world. Cloud gaming services, like Xbox Cloud Gaming, let you play high-end games on almost any device with an internet connection. Looking ahead, who knows what's next? Fully immersive VR worlds, games that adapt to how we feel. Whatever it is, the future of gaming promises to keep pushing boundaries. And that's our journey through the history of video games. From tennis for two to the latest innovations, gaming has evolved into a cultural force that entertains, inspires, and connects us. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this. And let us know in the comments. What's your favorite video game of all time? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.